Hey, my name's Cam, and it's November 2nd, 2020, which means we're one day away from Election Day in America. So, I wanted to talk briefly about the peaceful transition of power. The peaceful transition of power is the cornerstone on which any free government or democracy is built upon. If you take it out, then the building crumbles. When one side turns over the control of government to another, they acknowledge that the will of the people has elected another person to take their place, and they give their power away. And that's crucial in America, because if you think about it, we the people have the shared power to govern ourselves. If you look at the Constitution to the U.S., it starts off with "we the people," and so the people are the foundation upon which this government is built. The opposite of a peaceful transition of power is a violent transition of power, or violent holding of power. If you think about what that would mean for a bit, that means that the person or people or group in charge, even though they've been voted out, decides that that's cool that you voted that way, but we're going to keep the power. And essentially that's a theft of the people's power, because they're keeping it for themselves. And if there's no shared power, if we don't agree to hand power back and forth, then we can't agree to govern ourselves through arguments instead of violence, because that's what's left. As soon as you refuse to share power, the only thing left is violence from probably both sides. Without the peaceful transition of power, what you have is political campaigns that turn into military campaigns for one side to take power or to keep it, or likely both fighting each other. That's scary, and that's not a world that we want to live in. And so any attack on the idea of the peaceful transition of power, any doubt cast upon the idea that once or if you are voted out of your office that you're going to stay there, is an attack on the knees of democracy. Because if they take you out at the knees, man, there is no getting up. And that's what this is. If you say, hey, we don't share power, it's mine, then we can't have a democracy, because what we do is we choose who we're going to put in power, who's going to represent us. And if somebody who we've put in that position refuses to give the power back to the people, then they take away our right and our ability to put our own government in place. And without that, then you have some sort of dictatorship, whether it's right or left. It doesn't matter. If there's a boot on your neck, you don't care if it's liberal or if it's conservative. You just care that there's a boot on your neck. Anybody who casts doubt or says that they will not peacefully hand back their power needs to go. That has to be uniquely disqualifying from whatever office and whatever government you're looking at. And the current president has refused to commit to turning back power should he lose. That's extremely dangerous. That is enough to disqualify any person from the highest office in the richest and most dangerous country in the world. Disqualifying. If you're a conservative, you should not vote for Donald Trump, because conservatives conserve institutions. They conserved the things that work. So, tomorrow's voting day. It's going to be a doozy. Listen, please everyone, stay calm, think. Don't emotionally react to every single thing that happens. But remember that in this particular election, we have a duty to get rid of somebody who is attacking the cornerstone of any free society. The right for the people to share power, as opposed to have it taken from us. So, like I said, it's November 2nd, it's Monday. This is going to be a hell of a week. Let's test to see if democracy still works in the United States. But for now, you got to get rid of an immediate threat to the knees of democracy, and that's to vote Donald Trump out.